Welcome to the video demonstration of our virtual learning environment system. We're group 34 and for the next 9 minutes or so, we'll be talking about our VLE system. So let's get started. Our system has two different interfaces, one for student and another for our admin. Let's log into the admin section first. So the admin interface manages the student registration and defines group from the student registration list. Let's start by registration of a new student. So if I go to register tab, put Vladimir. Okay, and register. Not now. So yeah, we get a successful registered message, so it's be fine. Let's go back to the admin interface to see if we can see a new registration. Let me do a refresh and bang. Yeah, so we can see a new registration over there. Okay, moving on, let's see other features of the admin interface. So let's go into the group info tab. So this shows all the available groups. You can add in a new group in here. So let me add one group, say group 15. Yeah, so save. Okay, so I just created a new group. You can also edit the group name. I'll edit the group 15 to say group M. Okay, couldn't think of a name. So yeah, I've just added a group so you can see a group M over here. Yeah, just to show you that we got new registration, we can also assign the newly registered student into a group. So here you can choose a filter. Yeah, so you can choose a filter to see the new registration, and you can assign them into a group. So I'll put Vladimir into group 2, edit, and yeah, group's been updated. So you can see now Vlad is in group 2, and if you go back to the dashboard, he has been removed from the new registration list. So the student info tab also allows the admin user to search for like a detail of particular student. This can be achieved by using the filter button. So you can basically choose the groups and use the filter to determine what students are in that group. Before moving on to the more advanced feature, let's move on to the student interface. Okay, so let's log in as a student. Okay, one of the student. Okay, so that's the dashboard of the student. You can see which group it belongs to and the group members. You can confirm that by going back to the admin interface. So group 5 has 2 students, and yeah. So over here you can submit a report. Can upload a file, choose a file from the computer, upload a file, choose an upload. I don't want to do the upload because I already have a document. The report into a new window. I can also see the assessments that has been made to the report by other groups. So here like 2 grades, 1 of 10 and 1 of 6. There's a peer assessment tab where you can review the reports submitted by other groups, and you can add comments as well. So let me do that. I can read the document, which again opens into new tab. So I'll just put a grade of 7 and say new nice work, rooms for improvement. Submit comment, and that has been added. So I did that for group 3. So if I go back to the admin tab and go to the report bank, that was group 3 report. So if I go to the details, and yes, I can see the comment I made. So moving on to the last couple of features, the admin user will allow particular groups to be allocated to the peer assessment of particular other groups. So this can be achieved from the report bank section in the admin interface. So you've got a list of all reports in the report bank, and you can allocate the peer assessment of particular groups to particular other groups by clicking on the assign visibility tab. If I go quickly back to the student to see the group num, so the person is in group 5. So my final uploaded file hasn't been assigned to group 5, so I'm going to assign it to 3 groups, and group 5 is one of them. So now it has been assigned. Let's go to the student section, refresh, and you can see my final uploaded file in there. So as we did before, we can again add a view comments, put a comment, yeah, submit comment, and it has been submitted. So the final feature, student users will be able to know the ranking of their own aggregated mark within the aggregated marks for all groups. So if you go to the ranking, it'll give you a rank of all groups based on the report performance. So we've calculated the percentage to determine which group has the highest rank. We've used a marking scheme of 1 to 10, and the highest mark you can give is 10. So similarly, in the admin interface, you can see a similar window which displays a rank of all students. So that concludes our video presentation for virtual learning environment.